Hey guys, Augiesaint here, coming from Final Fantasy XIV, and today I want to talk about the daily grind. What you should be doing on Final Fantasy every day to maximize your time, pretty much, to get the most experience, currency, gil, and just all that good stuff. If you got to 90 and you don't know what to do anymore, or if you're new to Final Fantasy and you're doing the MSQ every day while leveling up and you just don't know what else to do, this is the video for you. So I'm going to give you guys all the daily reset stuff, and we'll add a little bit of the weekly stuff as well. So, well, the first thing I want to start out with will be the B Stripes. I will have a list up of all the B Stripes in the description of the video, but for now we'll just go over them a little bit. So starting with the Realm Reborn, we have the Amalja, which is combat, the Sylphs, which is combat, Kobolds is combat, Sahagin is combat, and the Exile is for crafting. Now all of those are found in different zones, and those are the Realm Reborn B Stripes. You can do them once a day, well 3 times a day. Each B Stripe gives you repeatable quests that you do, and you build up the reputation with them, leveling up your classes for the respective levels 1 to 50, be that gathering or combat classes. Really nice way to do it early on. And then also you have the Heavensward B Stripes. These are from 50 to 60. There's 2 combat ones, and then there's the crafting ones, the Moogles. I'll leave this all down in the description below for you guys to look at it. And then there's the Stormblood B Stripes, which as well you get 2 combat ones and 1 crafting, the Namazus, where I'm at right now. Now this is a really good way to level up your crafters from 60 to 70. So from 50 to 60 you would be using the Moogles, and then 60 to 70 you'd be using the Namazu, these guys right over here. So you see, this is how they work. You get allowance of 9 per day, and that all resets. That counts as, you actually get an allowance of 12 per day, but across all the B Stripes. I've already done my Pixie B Stripes, which are the combat versions of the Stormblood B Stripes. Actually no, those are the Shadowbringer B Stripes, but anyway, you can do 12 different quests a day, and each B Stripe vendor will give you 3 different quests. So technically you could do 4 different B Stripes per day. The ones that I would recommend, obviously if you're doing gatherers and crafters, would be the Namazus and the Moogles, and the Exiles if you're really low. And then the Pixies are from the Shadowbringers, and I would recommend doing those every day if you have a character that's at least level 70. Because it will give you XP about 300k per quest, just over 300k, and you can do 3 of them, so that's close to 1 million XP per day on an alt that you're trying to level up, or even if you're still leveling up your main. So that is all the B Stripes. Like I said, I'll leave the description in the description below how to get there and where they're all located. And then let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing is actually quite a big thing, is roulettes. Let me change over to a level 90 battle class. So when you go to your duty finder, you get all of these roulettes over here. Duty roulette has a big list, and these all reset every single day at 12 for me. I'm not sure what time for you. It changes depending where you are, but 12 a.m. in the morning or p.m. when you want to call it, noon, it sets for me every day. So expert roulette is you can only do this as a level 90, and you see these adventure needs is tank. So if you play a tank, you'll get more currency and more gil and stuff. And then also if you do leveling roulette and other stuff while you're as tanks or whatever's the adventure in need, you'll actually get materia things. So let's just go there. So you need a healer. So you see these ether clusters, that will actually give you the materia that you need at the max level to meld into your gear. So if you don't care about getting XP on a leveling class, then you can just do these as whatever the adventure in need is, but preferably a higher level. I think you have to be at least 80 to get these, because if you're lower you might get the other ones. Let's see, I have lower classes. Bard is 70. Wait, Bard's not a... I don't have a healer. Wait, I do have a tank that's under. Right, let's try that. Tank. Nope, doesn't look like it shows anything. Okay, well, so you'll have to check that on your own, because it just happened to be that healer is in demand right now while I'm making this video, obviously. So what I would recommend is expert roulette. Do this once a day or once every other day. This is to cap your weekly thing over here. This is called the Tombstone of Astronomy. You can only get 450 per week, and it is used to buy the best gear that you can buy right now. For example, there's my astronomy weapon. That's a 590. And then if you do savage raids and stuff, you'll actually get something to upgrade that to item level 600. So it'll be on par with the savage raiding stuff. So yeah, buy it with your currency first, and then upgrade it with the savage item to 600 eye level. Okay, moving on, we have 50, 60, 70. Now these, you could do them for the currency. They give a big chunk if you need any of these. If you're doing old relics, or you just want to buy some mats to craft things with your aphorism, you could do these on a high level character for the more currency, or you could do them on a lower level character. You will still get poetics, and then you'll also get the XP, which is nice for leveling. And then leveling roulette, obviously this gives you a big chunk of XP as well. I would recommend saving this for your leveling class every day, so whatever you're leveling, because it gives you just about a level pretty much every time. And then trials, I would also save that for a leveling class, unless you really need the currency, do it on a 90, but you shouldn't really need the currency too much. If you're doing 90 stuff, that is. If you're not really focused too much on doing 90 stuff, do all your roulettes on a level 90, like once or twice in a week, and you'll probably get capped by the week by not doing anything else at 90. Then main scenario, do that at your own risk. It takes really long to do it, and it gives you a big chunk of XP if you're on a lower level class. Pretty much a guaranteed level as well. So main scenario leveling roulette always give you pretty much a level, sometimes even more. Field tests, cannot recommend doing those. Alliance raids is another big chunk of XP. I think it's a little bit more than leveling, but less than main scenario, so it's like in between the two. Normal raids gives about the same as 50, 60, 70. Not really much XP, but if you like doing it for fun, and just 80 poetics, and it's really quick because it's just a normal raid, it's easy. Go ahead and do that. Mentor, ignore that, don't ever do that. Unless you really like being a mentor and going to groups just to show people what to do, but most of the time they don't listen, so good luck. And then frontline is another one I can highly suggest doing. Gives you just about as much MP. XP as main scenario, so yeah, it gives you a lot of XP on that roulette. Anyway, moving on from roulettes. Okay, so next up we have Wondrous Tales. Now for Wondrous Tales, you come on over to Idleshy and you speak to Chloe Alipo. This resets every week. Receive a new journal like that, and then you get your Wondrous Tales. This gives you 2 weeks to complete it, but you can get a new one every week. So then I've done some of these, but I haven't finished it by next week, Wednesday or Thursday. Reset is Tuesday every week. Then I can finish it off right then, and I can get a new one in that week. The longest being 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, then your Wondrous Tales becomes, you can't use it anymore. So you've got to get a new one, and you just forfeit this one pretty much. So how the Wondrous Tales works is you get all of these things that you need to complete over here for seals that will go over there. And if you are lucky enough to line up seals, so you get like 4 like that, or just for easy sake 1, 2, 3 lines just like that. Actually no, you can't do that because you only get 9. So it's like, yeah, whatever combos he has, the reward list, you'll always get the 9 seal one. That one you'll always get, it's guaranteed. For this one, 9 seals which you need to complete the book. Then most of the time you get 1 line, sometimes 2 lines, and 3 lines. I think I've gotten 3 lines once the whole time I've played Final Fantasy, so good luck on that. But you know, everybody's luck is different. So let me show you how much XP you actually get on a lower class. If you close this and then you open again, you do get quite a lot of experience. That's just about half a level. Yeah, that's half a level at my level right now. So always try and turn this in on a level 90, not a level 90, under level 90 class if you are after the XP on an alt. Because if you don't, if you turn it in on a level 90, you'll get all of the same rewards except the XP, so you're kind of wasting it. Like, you don't get any other guaranteed currency from the 9 seals, and these are always just what's current right now. And if you have a level 90, if you don't have a level 90, that will be old currencies. So anyway, do that on a lower level character. And then the easy way to do this, right? So you see all these cubes. That means if you do a dungeon between 51 and 59, that will gray itself out. You click it and you'll get 1 seal. So what we're going to do is we do the Bowl of Embers or Afghan Extreme. So this is Shiva. Those are really easy, and you can solo those. If you go to your duty finder and then you click over here and you go unrestricted party, you can actually do that as a level 90 then. So you can queue for the Bowl of Embers, which is FFXIV Extreme, on your level 90 class and just delete it in like 2 seconds. And then you'll get this seal when you leave. You claim the seal and you go over here to second chance, you hit retry, and then you click on that seal again. And then what will happen is that seal will light up again like it is now, and then we'll black out one of the other seals so that they get triggered as well. And then this one gets refreshed, but you keep your seal. So you can just do FFXIV 9 times, and then there's your Wondrous Tales done for the week. So it's really fast. What I like to do is you just play during the week, and then like the last 2 or 3 days before reset, or depending how quick you want to level something, if you really want to level something fast, then do your Wondrous Tales quick. But just have your Wondrous Tales, and then throughout the week you'll probably complete most of these things, at least the top 4. And then the other ones, maybe if you get lucky doing something like Trials Roulette or doing something like else, the normal raids roulette. So that all ties in together in the front line as well. And then you'll have most of these, and then you could either use your second chances on shuffling, so that could shuffle, it shuffles around the seals so you can get better chance at getting lines. But honestly, I never use the shuffle function. Doesn't work, overrated, but you know, all luck based again. So use that at your own discretion, user discretion, or whatever you want to call it. I just use it for the retries and then finish off my book. And that's a really easy way to do Wondrous Tales. Gives you a nice little reward every week. And then if you do get lucky to get one of these, that's like 1k MGP. I don't know what that does, and I don't know what that does. It's something to do with Chloe. And then also you get your tomes of here. Most of the time you get all these tomes. And also you'll get this map of here every week. And that map, I would suggest doing it with some level 90 friends. Just grab a bunch of friends. You could do it with 4 people or more, just like your normal group. Tank, healer, 2 DPS. And then you could either go tank, healer, then like 3 DPS or whatever. You don't really need more than 1 or 2 healers. 2 at max or something like that. But you could also just go in there with 3 healers if you want. It's totally up to you. Whatever you guys all play, do it. And then the maps give you a lot of money and stuff. Or you could just sell them on the market board for like 60k or something like that. So up to you. Anyway, moving on from Wondrous Tales, let us talk about timers. Now if you press Ctrl U on PC, that is the default for the timers. Now these over here, I mean, Grand Company turn-ins is all part of your timers. And these over here are all the things that your Grand Company wants from you. You see this one over here that's starred. If you turn that in high, well actually you should always turn them in high quality because you get double the experience. But the starred one is like ×3 experience. So if it's high quality, it's like ×6. It's a lot of experience. You'll guaranteed at least a level, maybe 2 if you turn in that star one over there. So you don't have to go to your actual Grand Company every day to check it. Just press Ctrl U, or you go down here to your timers if you're on console or whatever. Wherever is it? Character, I don't even know where it is because I just, oh there it is. It's in the duty list timers. Ctrl U is how you get to it. And then your ventures, your retainers, you want to make sure to send those out as well. And also we have the fashion report. Now this you can do once a week and it gives you a nice chunk of MGP. There's a YouTuber guy, a Twitter guy, I'll link him down below, and he actually has all the easiest stuff for this to complete every week. He's like the fashion report guy, and he will do this, and that's like 80 to 100k MGP every week just from doing this. You need to just put on a few pieces, maybe buy them off the market board or craft them, and go turn in your fashion report in the golden saucer, and they'll give you some free MGP. And then you can also buy stuff from the shop that he has there. He's got like his own little currency place that he's got. And then that is most of the stuff that I would suggest doing every day and not forgetting about. So duty roulette, do your fashion report every week, do your Wondrous Tales every week, B Stripes. You see, this is all part of the timers. You can literally just open your timers and you look at everything over here and try and follow all of these. And if you don't know what they mean, just go have a look up about all of them. Or come watch this video. So if this video helped you and you now know what to do every day in Final Fantasy, I am really glad that I got to help you. If you smash that like button, that would really help me. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the